In a time of segregation and hardships for African Americans, the MLB faced the same problems. Branch Rickey was a very well-known white man in the 1940s, but today most people don't know he is the reason African Americans now play in the MLB. By signing Jackie Robinson, Branch Rickey took a stand against the owners and the history of the MLB. He created a new life for African Americans and removed segregation from professional baseball. Branch Rickey was born December 20th, 1881 in Stockdale, Ohio. He had a relatively normal childhood, excelling in football and baseball. At the age of 19, Branch Rickey enrolled at Ohio Wesleyan University and played semi-pro baseball and football. After college, he played baseball for the Cincinnati Reds, but quickly got cut. After getting cut from the Reds, he played for the St. Louis Browns and the New York Yankees until 1907, when he retired and went to law school. Branch Rickey was arguably one of the best innovative minds in baseball history, inventing items like the batting helmet and the minor leagues. Branch Rickey was the only owner who had the guts to sign the first ever contract with an African American. Out of 15 owners, a straw poll was taken. 14 out of the 15 didn't want African Americans in the league. That one owner was Branch Rickey. He was persistent throughout the matter by not giving in to the media, public, and other owners by their opinions of releasing Jackie Robinson. People threatened impeachment, fans said they would stop going to Dodger games, and worst of all, he received death threats. Jackie Robinson deserves some credit because he was a strong man willing to stand through all the criticism, but the real credit has to go to Branch Rickey because without him, the league may have never been desegregated. Branch Rickey was one of the most influential men in baseball for minority players. There were 3 African American baseball players who pretended to be white in order to play Major League Baseball before 1945. They were the only African Americans to ever play before Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson was the first African American to be signed. Within 5 years of Jackie Robinson being signed, there were 150 African Americans playing in the MLB. Currently, African Americans make up 8% of the major leagues, and the MLB is at a low for African Americans. The league has seen as high as 34% African American players before. Based off an MLB player check in 2014, there were 205 non-white players in the MLB. Back in the early 1940s, there was not one non-white player making the statistic, so that's pretty impressive. There have been 58 African American Hall of Fame inductees to date, and there's still more to come. We all owe it to Branch Rickey because without him, African Americans may have had to wait a long time for things to change. A lot of baseball's greats are African Americans, like Barry Bonds, the all-time home run leader, or Roberto Clemente, who is half Cuban, and also arguably the best baseball player in history. Without the stand from Branch Rickey, the MLB would have been a completely different environment today. Branch Rickey's actions inspired young African Americans to play baseball because they knew that one day they could grow up and be like their hero, Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson worked hard to become as good as he could at baseball in the hopes of one day playing for a Major League Baseball team. However, he knew how difficult it would be to even be considered to be hired for a team because he was African American. So, he made sure that he was the best that he could possibly be at baseball. He was the first athlete to ever win varsity letters in 4 sports. The 4 sports were baseball, basketball, football, and track and field. Branch Rickey's acts eventually led to African Americans being accepted to all of our society. When he accepted Jackie Robinson, he started a chain reaction of people starting to agree with his ideas. Branch Rickey even inspired a very important person in the fight for African American rights, Martin Luther King Jr. Seeing another fight for African American rights showed Martin Luther King Jr. that there was hope for the battle towards African American rights. Branch Rickey saw a flaw in humanity and he decided to fix it when no one else would. He recruited an African American to the Brooklyn Dodgers baseball team named Jackie Robinson. However, Branch Rickey didn't just end with that. He fought for him and therefore all minorities. His decision caused a chain reaction that changed the world forever. Branch Rickey took a stand against the history and the owners of the MLB that will be remembered forever.
People aren't going to like this. They're going to do anything to get you to react. Echo a curse with a curse, and they'll hear only yours. Follow a blow with a blow, and they'll say the Negro lost his temper. Your enemy will be out in force, and you cannot meet him on his own low ground. We win with hitting, running, fielding, only that. We win if the world is convinced of two things: that you are a fine gentleman and a great baseball player.